Good morning, Algebra 1. We today are moving into Chapter 2. We're going to take a test on the beginning of Chapter 1 and the beginning of Chapter 2 because the skills are very similar. So today we're going to move on to inequalities like less than, greater than, less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to, which you guys should be a little bit familiar with. So today we're going to do solving inequalities using addition or subtraction. Section 2.2. So we've got 3 steps today, and the first 2 are very, very similar to everything we did in Chapter 1. And in Step 3, we're just going to graph the solution on a number line. So the only difference here is that the variable is then going to represent not just being equal to a number, but being the whole side of a number line, everything greater than that number or everything less than that number, including or not including that number. So let's start with the first example. Example 1. Example 1 looks like this. X minus 6 is greater than or equal to negative 10. Remember the little greater than guy? He eats like an alligator. He eats the bigger thing. He eats the bigger thing. So this is greater than, and then this means or equal to negative 10. Step 1 says simplify each side. So is there distribution to do on the right side? Or are there like terms that we could combine on either side? And the answer here is no. So we're done with step 1. So let's move on to step 2. Use inverse operations to get the variable alone. So here I see that this is x minus 6. So we're subtracting 6 from x, so we need to do the inverse of subtraction, which is addition. So we're going to add 6 to both sides. When I add 6 to both sides, I'm going to get x. This is just like my equal sign, so that comes down, is greater than or equal to negative 10 plus 6. So I'm 10 feet underwater. I'm coming up 6 feet, so now I'm at negative 4 feet. So there I've got my solution. X is everything that is greater than or equal to negative 4. And what I want to do from here is graph that on a number line. So to put this on a number line, I'm going to draw a number line, and I'm going to center it at the thing I care about, negative 4. So if this is negative 4, this way is going towards 0 and bigger numbers. So negative 3, negative 2. This way is going deeper and deeper. So negative 5, negative 6. So what I see is this greater than or equal to. And now at this point, we need to know, well, what does that or equal to mean? And what that means is my x could be negative 4. So when I put a circle on it, I'm going to color in the dot because that x could be negative 4. And then my arrow, if I have my variable in front, the inequality is going to point the way the arrow goes. So as long as the variable is in front, the inequality points to where it goes. And also you could just think about it. If x is everything greater than negative 4, where is greater? Well, it's to the right. So my arrow is going to the right. So let's talk about the pattern here with the colored in circle. If I have anything that is greater than or less than without the or equal to, strictly greater than or strictly less than, then I'm going to have an open circle. Open circle. Because it's just going to be the stuff bigger than or smaller than, but not including that point. Now, on the other hand, if I have greater than or equal to or less than or equal to, then I'm going to have this closed circle. This closed circle. So here is an example where we use the addition property of equality on both sides and then graphed it on a number line. Let's do example 2. Second example, we'll be doing the other one, the subtraction property of equality. We have y plus 8 is less than 5. Y plus 8 is less than 5. Again, I don't see any combined like terms. I don't see any distribution on either side. So step 1 is done for us. And at this point, I want to go to step 2. use inverse. So this is adding 8 to my variable. So what I want to do is I want to subtract 8 from both sides. When I subtract 8 from both sides, I'll get y is less than, because the alligator is not choosing to eat y, 5 minus 8. I'm 5 feet above the pool. I jump in. I went down 8 feet, so now I'm 3 feet underwater. -3. Step 3 says we need to graph this on a number line. Let's go ahead and graph it on a number line. And when I graph this on a number line, I'm going to put the -3 here in the middle. I'm going to go up -2, -1. I'm going to go down -4, -5. Here is strictly less than. It's not or equal to, so I will be putting an open circle on -3. And the numbers that are less than -3 are to the left. So I will make my arrow go this way. All of this down here would make this inequality true. If I plugged in anything this way, it would be less than -3, and that would be true. Okay, I want to do one where we should combine like terms. So let's move on to example 3. Example 3. Example 3 says j plus 9 minus 3 is less than 8. J plus 9 minus 3 is less than 8. So step 1, combine like terms. Here's a j. Do I have anything else with a j? Nope. So I've got these two constants that I want to combine. 9 minus 3. Step 1, what's 9 minus 3? 6. So I have j plus 6 is less than 8. From there, we're doing the same stuff we have been doing. 6 is being added to j, so I want to undo the addition. So I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. Subtract 6. Now I have j is less than 2. J is less than 2. Let's put this on the number line. Here's 2. If I'm counting up from 2, 3, 4. If I'm counting down from 2, 1, 0. This is strictly less than. So what we want to do is put an open circle on the 2. And the numbers that are less than 2 go to the left. So inequalities don't just have one solution. They don't just have one solution. I could plug in anything down here. This goes on forever, and it would make this true. So if I said, hey, what if j equaled -5? I could plug that into my inequality, and it should be true because it's down here. So is -5 less than 2? Yep, it is. All right, so that's solving inequalities using addition or subtraction.